What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing this night, afternoon, day, depending on where you are? Welcome to Shredding La Belle Tarot. Let's dive right in. We're going to do a reading for the chosen ones. If this reading comes across your platform, if you click on this reading, then there should be something in here for you today. All right. I'm going to get 3 of the Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle cards for you. Spirit guides, God, angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael. Show me the cards that I need to see for the chosen ones. What's up, Crystals and Paint? How are you doing? All right, 3 Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle cards. Let's get it. Holy Spirit and Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for the chosen ones. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, let's get 1, 4, please, and start there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Emotional storm, loyalty, and distance. Okay. First card says emotional storm. Emotional storm. All right. Emotional storm. It says turmoil, unstable, and affected. Okay. Second card says loyalty, trusting, reliability, and believing. And the third card says distance, separation, space, and blockage. So emotional storm, loyalty, and distance. Okay. So you guys could be feeling a little bit of turmoil emotionally. If this isn't you, it's someone in your energy here. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Feeling some emotional storm over a distance or space or some kind of blockage here whenever it comes to you. Maybe you're not with the person in like close proximity. There is loyalty here, so trusting and reliability and believing. I'm going to get 2 of the Mystic Red Rose Oracle cards. Clarify the Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle cards for the chosen ones. Whoa, okay. 2 cards popped out. I'll take it. We have shock and self-indulgence, okay? The shock card says sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany, and a transformation. Self-indulgence says self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation, okay? So some kind of shock over a sudden change, okay? Self-indulgence, that sounds kind of negative whenever like I first hear the word, but it's supposed to be more positive. I know that's right, Crystal. Always focus on your breath when you're trying to sleep and don't count it more than 10 times, okay? Let's get 1 of the, where's it at? Cosmic Insight Oracle cards to pull it all together for the chosen ones. Give me 1 Cosmic Insight Oracle card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, 1, 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Health. Health issues could arise. No. Okay. Is this for the chosen ones? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more 4, please. Is the health card for the chosen ones? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Ace of Wands is a yes. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself, okay? No estabian. Okay. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. The self-indulgence card, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation, okay? Could be very significant for you if this is your reading. What else with the health card? 10 of Swords. Maybe back pain, back problems, maybe feeling backstabbed by someone or vice versa. What are the health issues? 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. 1 more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Could be heartbreak. The reason I say that is the heart on the card there, okay? And then the 2 of Cups in the reversal can represent a heartbreak or a separation. All right, it could be a business partnership ending, something like that. Okay. All right, let's get right into the reading. Holy Spirit and Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for the chosen ones. overall current energy right now. The Lover's card, definitely some kind of love something here, okay? Or a fork in the roads, trying to figure out which path to take moving forward. 1, 2. Boom. High Priestess. Let's get 2 more, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the 2. 8 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. Okay. What it is. Okay. The Lover's card, traditionally speaking, can be a fork in the roads, trying to figure out which path to take moving forward. Obviously, this can represent a love connection here. Something going on with the love connection. I can't really necessarily pinpoint it, but there could be some distance. There is still loyalty in the love connection, but somebody's obviously going through an emotional storm because of distance in a love connection here, okay? The High Priestess is listening to your intuition and following it, really listening to what your intuition is telling you to do. Okay, some of you are taking time for yourself. I don't think that the health issues necessarily are something negative for you. I feel like this is some kind of heartbreak, okay? I think it's someone feels like you're moving on or moving past them or something like that, okay, with the 8 of Cups here. 8 of Cups is moving on from something that you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into, okay? This can also represent that you do have something here, all right? The 8 Cups on the card are full, all right? But this represents settling for something that you know is not for you, okay? So some of you could be feeling like you're settling. Others of you, it's like you're moving on from something, or you're just really focusing on yourself and you have another person here who literally feels like you're moving on, okay? 6 of Cups, I mean, this is, all right. A lot of tarot readers are going to read the 6 of Cups as someone from your past coming back to try to work things out with you. This is a card of like an ex or someone from the past, but I see the 6 of Cups as you pouring into yourself, okay? You have, which one's older? You have an older woman giving a cup to a younger woman. It represents you pouring into yourself, being there also for your inner child. So I don't think necessarily that you're going anywhere. I think that what you are doing here, whether this is love, whether this is family, that you're feeling, some family member is feeling this way about you, or friend or something, if it's not like a romantic connection, I think that what you're doing is pouring more time, energy, and effort into yourself, and it's really stressing someone else out, okay? Let me see, where's my other deck at, bro? Where'd that go? It's gotta be like right in front of my face somewhere. I guess I'll use this one. Nope, it's right there, okay. Let me just look over it like 3 times really quick. All right, clarify the present situation for the chosen ones. Chosen ones or whatever. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify the present situation for the chosen ones. What do they have going on in the present? Let's see it. Clarify the present for the chosen ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6. There we go. Okay, we have the Hermit. Yeah, I mean, very clear about pulling your energy back for some of you, but I kind of just feel like you're putting a little bit more effort into yourself. I think it's just really stressing somebody else out. Okay, Queen of Swords, the World card, and the Death card. Yeah, I mean, it's like, whoa, pretty intense. All right, it's not crazy. It's not that bad. Okay, 6 of Cups twice in your reading now. All right, with the Lovers, you have the Hermit. Lover's card, again, I feel like it's a fork in the roads. You're figuring out which path to take moving forward. Some of you, there is a love connection here. Since you have the Hermit card here, you could be going into Hermit mode, whether you're in a love connection, whether you're not. The Hermit mode is basically just pulling your energy back, and it can also represent taking time to learn something new, okay? Some of you are putting time, energy, and effort into your skill set here in some kind of way. With the High Priestess, you have the Queen of Swords. It's like you're listening to your intuition and following it, okay? Your intuition is guiding you, so you're listening to it. This is Pisces energy and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Queen of Swords is someone very mentally clear on what she wants or where she is going, what she is going to put her time, energy, and effort into, okay? The Queen of Swords also, this can represent that your clear communication expresses what is best for everyone. So for some of you, especially if this is a love connection, you might just need to speak clearly on what it is that you're doing, what your plans are. I do feel for some of you, maybe you've already done this, okay? Maybe you've already expressed clearly what your plans are, what you're doing, what your goals are, what you're working towards, maybe why you're going into hermit mode a little bit. I don't think that has necessarily a lot to do with the other person. I think it's because you are pouring energy and effort into yourself with the Six of Cups there, okay? But there is a lot of stress over it, like a lot, okay? A lot of stress over what you got going on there. With the Eight of Cups, you have the World card. I feel that the Eight of Cups here, for some of you, maybe you are literally moving on for some of you from something, okay? But this Eight of Cups feels like a fear. Someone thinks that maybe you are going to leave them or move on or something to that nature. This doesn't have to be romantic for everyone. This could be a job, family situation, friend situation, okay? Thank you so much for the rose, Miss Nick, I think it says. The World card is a completion of a cycle. This represents leveling up and entering into a new phase of your life, okay? This is also like a completion card. The World card is the last card in the Major Arcana portion of the Tarot deck. This is card number 21, and then you restart at card number 0 with the Fool card. So there's some kind of completion of a cycle here. Some of you are just leveling up, okay? Most definitely. With the Six of Cups, you have the... What's up, K-Ram? How you doing? The Six of Cups, you have the Death card. Very heavy Scorpio energy. You also have... excuse me, Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, and Virgo, okay, in the present situation. Could be any sign, general reading, take it as it resonates, but, excuse me. The Death card is a change or a transformation, transition. This is usually from a strong desire to be out of a situation that you're in. The flower here on the card represents the light at the end of the tunnel. So you're pouring into yourself in order to go through some kind of change or transformation or transition in order to get out of a situation that you are in. What is up, Marcus? Good to see you again, my friend. Angie, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. So in the present situation, it is looking pretty good, but somebody feels like they're getting left behind, okay? They feel like they're getting kicked to the curb. I don't think that's the case. All right, let me get something here. What can I use? What can I use? Okay, Message of Love Oracle card. Let me get 2 Message of Love Oracle cards for the chosen ones in the present situation before we clarify the recent past, okay? 2 cards for the chosen ones. 1 more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. Okay. And habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Okay. Is this the chosen one's energy? Upright yes, reverse no? Because what the just kidding. Is this the chosen one's energy? Upright yes, reverse no? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it's not your energy. I think this is someone else's. I just have a feeling it's someone else's energy. I'm not even sure if this person is in your everyday waking life or not. This could be someone from the past for some of you, because you do have the Six of Cups literally twice here, okay? So take it as it resonates. We're going to clarify, okay? Can you do a Leo reading? I did one recently. It's been a couple of days. I think the last one I did today was Pisces, which means we have Capriquarius and then Capricorn and then Sagicorn and then Sagittarius and then Saggio and then Scorpio. So it's going to be probably like three days until I do the Leo reading for Crazy Kid. So if you sub now, then in 3 days you'll be able to see it. All right, let's look at the recent past leading up to the present situation. You have the Chariot with the Six of Cups, okay? Some of you are making a lot of progress, okay? You haven't just started pouring into yourself. If you have, then you will be making progress, but some of you started here in the recent past. Six of Cups is, again, pouring into yourself. This represents giving without expectation, machination, or hidden interference. Usually, if you do have someone coming back from the past, it's because they miss your nurturing and giving energy, okay? The Chariot is a victory, charging ahead, moving forward. It can represent leaving something behind, but if you're leaving something behind here in the recent past, I feel like it's like a mindset, okay? I feel like it's like if you had a feeling like, okay, there's a possibility that I can't do this, boom, you pick that thought up and you just threw it out the window, all right? All right? You ain't even worried about that thought no more. If it's like something that you know is a blockage, you're like, boop, throwing that shit out the window, all right? I ain't even worried about that blockage no more. Now you're just pouring into yourself and you have a victory, okay? It can, again, represent leaving something behind, but it doesn't always have to. Some of you could have been traveling, especially for the holidays, went on vacation, or some of you might be literally moving, okay? 9 of Cups with the 7 of Cups. 9 of Cups is happiness based on the work and effort that you've already been putting into something, and the 7 of Cups is exploring options. This is someone that is spoiled for choice, okay? What that means is you do have a lot of options. You do have a lot of choices, okay? This can mean in a lot of different scenarios as well. So for a lot of you, it could be like, all right, I want to do this thing. I want to do that thing. I want to do this thing. I can do all three of these things, but which one's going to be worth my time more? What's going to make me the most money? What's going to emotionally fulfill me the most? Okay, so it's kind of like you're getting a little bit more serious on what you need to focus on here in the recent past. With the Knight of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Like whatever it is, as far as love goes, you literally have the Knight of Cups here in the future as well with the Tower card. Okay, so we're gonna get to that, but Knight of Cups is like a knight in shining armor. Okay, this can represent new love. This can represent someone that is able to obsess completely on a task at hand, and someone that enters into any relationship slowly and with caution. Okay, some of you either you have new love here if you're looking for it. Others of you, if you're already in a relationship or a connection, you could be deepening that connection in one way or another. The Wheel of Fortune is good luck, good fortune, things working out in your favor, and this is very similar to the Nine of Cups, which you have right before this, based on the work and effort you've already been putting in. So whoever this reading is for, you've been showing up. You've been putting in the work, okay? It's not like you just started, because this is a recent past. So it's looking very good for you already. Thank you all so much for the follows, for the likes, for the shares. It is greatly appreciated. If you're looking for a personal reading, all the information is down below in the description box. Be sure to check out New Age Lifestyle Shop. We still have a Queen of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. So you're really focused on where you want to be, okay? Queen of Pentacles is focused on her success, abundance, values, her family, and her boundaries. It doesn't have to be a female. It could very well be a male. It's a court card. It doesn't matter, all right? Seven of Swords. Now, I don't know about this. This can represent lying, cheating, or stealing, but this is also a card of strategy. If you are really focused on where you want to be, like I said, you have a lot of options here. You're trying to be strategic and you're asking yourself, all right, what's the best path for me to take? What is going to get me the most progress in the least amount of time? What's the smartest move here? Okay, so you have something here in the recent past where you got some options. You're looking like in a very good, it's looking very good in your favor. You do have two sevens as well, the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. You do have two sixes with the Six of Cups literally twice in your reading. You have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Cups here in the recent past, so that's 12-12. There are a lot of synchronicities already here in your reading, okay? A lot. And the Seven of Wands there in the near future, so you do have 777. So introspection, self-discovery, and solitude. Some of you could be looking inwards at this time, all right? Or you might need to. Some of you are in hermit mode in the present situation, so kind of looks like it's what you're already doing from my perspective. Let's look at your future. All right, guys, at the end of the reading, I will do a mini spread for someone in the comment section. So be sure to stick around for that. For anyone that wants a mini spread after the free one, I'll do it for a $10 US donation or more. Okay. You do have the Tower with the Knight of Cups here in the near future. So the Tower is a shock to the system, usually something external and unexpected. Knight of Cups can be new love, or it can represent again that you're focusing, all right? Someone that is able to obsess completely on a task at hand, and they enter into any relationship slowly and with caution. If you want new love, you have it here, okay? Like it's very clear in your reading. If you are already in a connection, for some of you, you are deepening that connection. But the Tower there, it could be something positive or negative depending. So let's see. What is the Tower for the chosen ones in the near future? Let's see. One more 4, please. Just 1 4. 1 4. 1 2 3 4. Okay. Some of you are either letting go of a relationship or could be getting out of a relationship, all right? 4 of Pentacles in the reversal is releasing something that you've been holding on very tightly to, or vice versa, okay? Why is that? 1 2 3 4. Why 4 of Pentacles reverse? Excuse me. King of Cups. Someone either feels like you don't care, or they feel like you're emotionally manipulative, or they feel like you're not, it's like, it's similar to don't care, but it's like you're just not expressing yourself enough, okay? So someone feels like you are just not expressing yourself, or you don't care, or you're emotionally manipulative. It's one of the two, or vice versa. It could be you feeling this way about someone else, okay? With the Hermit, you have the Page of Swords. Someone has been very curious about what you're doing or what you have going on. Ever since you have went into Hermit mode, Page of Swords is curiosity. What are they doing? Who are they talking to? What are they posting online? All right, what's their next move? So someone's very curious about what you have going on here in the future. With the Four of Wands, you have the Three of Cups. All right, so I am getting, again, for some of you, the Tower with the Knight of Cups is someone from your past. Okay, that's kind of what's coming out in the oracle part of the reading at the beginning of the read, which is something I never really do, by the way. Usually I'll just do your overall current energy with the tarot, but someone from your past is like finally releasing this or finally letting this go, because they're like, look, like the chosen one has moved on. Okay, they're happy, they're already in a new connection, or they're finding happiness with themselves. Like with the Three of Cups, you have the Four of Wands. If this is your energy, it looks really good. Celebrating with friends or family. Four of Wands is a victory or a celebration of a victory. It can represent a marriage as well. So someone's like having to finally let you go from your past, and it's like really causing a Tower moment, okay, for someone. With the Page of Cups, you have the Seven of Wands. Page of Cups is some good news, okay? It can... This is like 2 or 3 different storylines, because somebody has new love, someone is deepening a new connection, and then there's another storyline of some of you that are deepening a new connection or have new love, and someone from your past is really upset about it. So we got about 3 different storylines here, but this is some good news. This can represent a love offer, and the Seven of Wands is a card of conviction, okay? Whenever you know that you know you're getting some kind of success or progress or abundance, even if you're dealing with challenges, you're working towards that. You're getting that success, abundance, or prosperity, whatever it is, progress, okay? It's coming in for you. Now, the Seven of Wands can represent a person or people that are coming up against someone that holds the high ground. But with the Page of Cups here, you're not even worried about it. It's like, well, I need to worry about you trying to come up against me, dog. Something like that, okay? I feel like you're really focused on what you want to be there. You're bringing something down from the ether into reality. You have a plan, and you're like, okay, boom. Now it's a reality, all right? Let's get Big Bubba Mac to clarify some of this reading for you, all of this reading for you. See what Big Bubba Mac has to say about it. This is an oracle deck. This is not an oral, I hope. This is an oracle deck that I created, all right? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Big Bubba Mac. Clarify the cards that I need to see for the chosen ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, your first card out is the next message from the Ancestors Oracle card. This reading has got about 3 minutes longer. Congratulations. We have E. Someone's first, middle, or last name could start with an E. Yours or theirs. And we have Leo. Someone's first, middle, someone's zodiac sign could be a Leo. Hopefully, maybe first, middle, or last name could be Leo as well. I guess that's a name that's pretty common. All right, let's get a message from the Ancestors Oracle card. Let's see what your ancestors have for you. And then we'll finish the Big Bubba Mac portion, followed by a Spirit Message Oracle card. After the Spirit Message Oracle card, I will do a mini spread for someone in the comment section whenever I say go. So you better get your typing fingers ready and type a message out and get prepared. I'm just playing. All right, Ancestors, what do we have for the chosen ones, please? 1, 2, 3. What do we have for the chosen ones? Okay, Ancestors. They want to say a lot to y'all tonight. They've been trying to communicate for a little bit. All right, what do we have for the chosen ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Father and authority. Father and authority. Authority. If you can see that, because I know it's like flipped on there. Give me 1 second. I gotta get it. A little bit of water, okay, before I choke over here. All right, Father and authority. Let's see what it says. I flipped right to the page. That was freaking awesome, bro. Oh my God. Okay, your ancestors are trying to say to you today, if you think you may be carrying a version of this father wound, I guess I need to read the beginning. Okay, when the father ancestor appears, you will no doubt first consider your own father and what he means to you. Many have experienced the father wound in the form of an abusive, okay, turn it down, skip. We don't want to see no ads, doo-da, doo-da. Thank you so much. And we're back. Okay, now scroll, scroll. Okay. And there we go. Many have experienced the father wound in the form of an abusive or absent father figure, which leaves a seemingly indelible imprint on the psyche. Others have idealized their fathers such that they can do no wrong and have attempted to mimic this glorified version or rebelled against it by charting their own course. What you doing over there, dog? You ain't trying to play no more? Okay, there we go. No matter which story you hold, that father is internalized and often unconsciously projected onto others, male and female alike. Why does it feel like 3? This is supposed to be, it's a little too loud now. You know what I'm saying? Okay, sorry guys. Whew. Yet this father ancestor offers a different perspective, one of strong masculine presence and clear spiritual authority, mitigated and proffered with deep love and compassion. That is what the card means. This is what your ancestors would like you to hear today. If you think you may be carrying a version of this father wound, it's time to begin the process of healing and release any anger, hurt, shame, and guilt that has a grip on you. These emotions not only cause a tremendous amount of pain, they also limit your capacity to trust in your own internal authority. Once you begin to see your father as having once been a wounded little boy who has found his way into an adult body, forgiveness and compassion for this fallible human being becomes a distinct possibility. Write an unsent letter of forgiveness to your father, whether he is alive or not. Read it to someone you trust and feel safe with, then ceremonially burn it. Repeat as necessary. This will release any remaining hold that your father may have on you. And letting go of this internalized image of your father, you make space to trust in your own authority. Not a rigid fundamentalist authority, but one that is found in the deepest recesses of your soul and heart. Your path is yours, and when guarded by the father ancestor's presence in your life, you need not blindly accede to another's authority, but can learn to trust in the authority of the God self within. Okay, that's a really good card. All right, I feel like somebody out there definitely needed to hear that today. Father and authority. Some of you might literally be a father, okay? Or something about your father is significant. All right, Big Bubba Mac, let's finish it. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Big Bubba Mac. Finish clarifying this reading for the chosen ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't get you out their head, so somebody is constantly thinking about you, okay? You got a whole condo up there just living rent-free up in their head, okay? We have S, someone's first, middle, or last name could start with an S. We have SE or ES. Blocked. You could have blocked someone could have blocked you, somebody could be feeling blocked. Maybe creatively, hopefully not, okay? But something about blocked is significant here. Now it's still too loud. Is it just me? I don't know. I feel like I'm tripping. Let's get 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Lurgo. You could be a Leo, Virgo cusp, or you could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo, or you could be a Leo or a Virgo. Drink more water. Okay, I was drinking water, but it is mixed with juice, so I can't really say nothing. But yeah, you need to drink some more water here. I know it's backwards on the screen. I'm just very used to holding up the card, so I apologize, guys. I'm going to keep doing it, okay? We have cause and effect. It's on your end. Okay, cause and effect. So cause and effect is in relation to the Justice card, which is Libra energy. For every action, there's an equal or greater reaction, okay? So we got like 70 people watching and 9 likes. Anybody want to take a second? You know what I'm saying? Or if not, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not gonna. I mean, it's all right. I can keep going. I just want. All right, let's keep it going. You're an empath. Whoever I'm speaking to, it's very easy for you to pick up on how other people feel. Okay, so you could be a Hyoka empath. That's like the most powerful one. So it's very easy for you to understand why other people are feeling the way they feel, how other people are feeling the way they feel, all that. What else? I could be saying it wrong. It's like Hyoka or Hyoki or something like that. Okay. Clear your mind. This could be something very beneficial for you to do. All right. You can do this through meditation. You can do this through journaling. You can do this through exercising. I would recommend checking out my other channels in the description box below if you want to see what I do every day to help myself clear my mind. All right. Get this out. Get this out. Get it out of there. You don't need it. Let it go. Okay. It says hate on the card. Just let it go. If like you're upset with someone from your past who did something wrong, or vice versa, if someone's upset with you from the past that did something wrong, forgive them. Let it go. That's why you got the Father and the Authority card. Okay. Thank you so much for the 2026. Me too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What's up, Black Lotus? How are you doing? So, yeah. Ceremonially burn a letter that it doesn't have to be a father. It could be someone else, an ex, an old friend, an old coworker that really made you upset. Write the letter, read it, and burn the letter. It'll help you release it. Okay. H. Someone's first, middle, or last name could start with an H. We have H-E-S, like he's, or S-E-H, maybe E-H-S. Let's get 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're scared to make you mad. So yeah, you're dealing with someone here that is scared to make you mad. Maybe someone hasn't told you about how they feel about a situation with you because they're scared to make you mad, okay? Confirmation. You hear that? All right. Let's get a spirit message oracle card, and then I'll do a mini spread for someone in the comment section for free. I always do at least one free one at the end of my lives. For anyone that would like one after the free one, I'll do it for a $10 US donation or more. All right, see what your spirit guides have. Also, my personal readings are in the description box below. Our shop in the description box still has a discount. Check out the shop, and I have an option for natal chart readings with someone I'm collaborating with underneath the shop, okay? In the description box. Let's get a spirit message oracle card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Boom. I love this card. Your spirit guides are saying, where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this, okay? So it says don't compare yourself to others, okay? I personally disagree with that line. I think you should compare yourself to others, especially other people that you want to be like, and then don't compete with that person, compete with yourself in order to get to that level, okay? A lot of people are comparing themselves to others, and then they're like, oh, fuck, I'm never gonna reach that level. Well, nah, shit. Not if you don't start. You gotta start somewhere, son, okay? What you gotta do, just sit there and like be upset about it? Just do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's what I used to deal with all the time. That's why I'm telling you this right now, because I used to be the guy sitting over there like, well, fuck. All these people around me, especially people my age, got all this progress. I started this channel 2 years ago. I still only got 12,000 subscribers. I should be at like 30 right now. But either way, I have like 12,000 more than a lot of people my age. So, you know what I'm saying? You just got to start. I heard a really good quote one time. Somebody's going to want to hear this, okay? You have to make it exist first and then make it great. All right? You can make it great later. Just make it exist first. Whatever it is, just start, okay? Ain't nothing to it but the motherfucking do it, dog. All right? Next person to comment after Candy Love, I will do a mini spread for you. Henry Paula Brock is for you tonight, okay? Thank you so much, Henry Paula Brock. So I'm going to write it down. The reason that I write it down is so I can try to get different people, all right, each night, because I do different people every night. Oh, so many, so close. Henry Paula Brock. For anyone that would like pick a card or a mini spread after the free one, I'll do it for a $10 US donation or more, okay? Also, my personal readings are in the description box below. I think I forgot B yesterday. If your first name starts with a B, you get 10% off the personal readings. You have to send me an email, okay? We're doing the alphabet aerobics of discounts for the personal readings, so. We have B for alphabet aerobics. Discount. And Henry something. Where it at? Henry Paula Brock, 369. Oh, really good number there, Henry Paula Brock at the end. I love that. It's a great manifestation number. All right, let's do it. Let's see what Spirit has for you today, Henry Paula Brock. A Forever Life YT, I did, yes. It's the same thing that I'm doing for Miss Paula, for Henry Paula Brock. I'm so sorry, I can't see the picture if it's male or female. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I get it mixed up, so. Bonnie, that's what's up. Yes, you can reach out for a personal reading and you'll get 10% off your personal reading if you do reach out, okay? So the email is down below in the description box. It's like the first thing down there, so you can't miss it. All right, Henry Paula Brock, let's look and see what Spirit has for you today. We're gonna do overall current energy, okay? Excuse me. Where's the deck that I wanna use? Here it is, okay. Spirit guides, woo, this one trying to come out. Six of Wands in the reversal. Henry Paula Brock, you could be putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into something, or possibly overall general energy. Do a YouTube channel, but Oh, Steph OGLES. So sorry, Henry. I promise you, I'm not getting too distracted, but Steph needs to hear this. Steph OGLESBEE. All right. Number one, you don't have to record your face, okay? You can record just whatever you're doing, okay? You don't have to put your face or your body into the video. Number 2, we're not in high school anymore, dog. Nobody gives a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Just stop caring about what other people think and just do it, all right? Just do it. I used to feel the same exact way, overanalyzing everything. I'm an Aries, okay, but my moon sign is Virgo, okay? For those of you that are Virgos, will understand this shit. We overanalyze everything. It's just like, is it perfect? Is it great? Is it the best that it can be? Who gives a fuck, bro? Just do it, okay? Just do it. And after you do the first one, it gets a lot easier, okay? If you scroll to the bottom of my freaking videos, I started this channel when I was homeless, in a tent, in the woods, and having to look up each card to figure out what the tarot cards meant. So if I can do that shit, you can do anything you want to do, okay? Just do it. Stop worrying about what other people think. Just want to say that for you, okay? Because if somebody would have said that for me, it probably would have been a lot easier, I think. Anyway, no one was there to tell me that whenever I started this channel, okay? All right, Henry, let's get it. I apologize. You could be putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into something, Henry. Most likely your job or something that you've been working on, and either you're not getting the credit that you deserve, or people are ignoring it, or it's like other people are stealing the credit in some kind of way. Because that 6 of Wands reverse really wanted to pop out. Let's get 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, there we go. All right, 10 of Pentacles in the reversal and the Knight of Pentacles with the Hanged Man in the reverse. So, Henry, Paula, Brock. That sounds like that Millie Bobby Brown song whenever I say it like that. Something here is ending, okay? The 10 of Pentacles in the reversal is something like being broken down to ground zero, okay? Usually this is something that you've been building or growing for some time. Now, normally that would represent there's some stress here, okay? This could be like a relationship, a business, like you build a shed and the shed falls apart type deal, okay? Doesn't have to be literal like that, but it could be. This is because something that you want is trying to come in for you, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is being in the energy of attraction. So your vibe attracts your tribe. So what you want also wants you, is trying to come in for you, but something has to end first, okay? That's one of the hardest things about manifestation. A lot of people won't tell you that, okay? This means that you are now getting a new perspective on the situation. You're looking at things a little bit differently. The Hanged Man feels a little bit in limbo. Like, I'm not really sure exactly what to do now, but you're getting a new perspective on a situation here, okay? Thank you so much, Bonnie. All right, 3 more cards for Henry, Paula, Brock, please. Overall current energy right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Knight of Wands. The Magician reversed, okay? And the 9 of Cups. So we do have a bunch of back and forth energy here. I can say that. Is the Magician reversed Henry, Paula, Brock's energy? 10 of Pentacles in the upright, is it? Yes. So you do kind of feel water time. All right. All right. So you do kind of feel like this is a setback, or like, you know, there's a blockage here, an obstacle. It's like, oh man, what the F? Okay, kind of energy right there. But you're not letting it slow you down. The Knight of Wands is fast-paced, quick action. Somebody that's not going to be, they ain't about to slow down, okay? The Magician reverse came out with the 10 of Pentacles clarified. So it is something that you've been building or growing. And the 9 of Cups means that you're still happy, okay? Because you put in a lot of work and effort. 1 second, Steph. Okay, 1 second, I'll reply to that for you. The 9 of Cups is happiness based on work and effort that you've already been putting in. You do have to continue putting in this work and effort because this person is sitting on a wooden bench here, which means they can't sit there forever, right? But you do have happiness here. It's just that something is having to end first for you, okay? Let me know if this is resonating. I'm going to get 3 cards for what you do not see coming, okay? All right. 3 cards for Henry, Paula, Brock, please, for what Henry does not see coming. You're very welcome. Thank you so much. Let's get 3 cards for Henry, Paula, Brock, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Lovers. 6 of Swords. And the Justice. Looking very good, okay? The Lovers card, this can be a new love connection coming in for you. If you're already in a love connection, it could be deepening a love connection you already have. I don't necessarily think that's the case here, probably not. This can also represent a fork in the roads. Traditionally speaking, you're like at a fork in the roads. Should I take this path, or this path? But my life will be totally different if I take this path than if I take this one. My life will be completely different if I take this path than if I took this one, right? Something like that, okay? The 6 of Swords is moving on from the choppy waters to something calmer, moving on to calmer shores. You're leaving something a little chaotic behind. And the Six of Swords is moving right to the Justice card, okay? Came out just like this, boom, just like that, all right? Six of Swords is moving towards the Justice card, which is balance, okay? This actually came out in the Big Bubba Mac portion of the reading with the cause and effect card that came out. This is balance, cause and effect. For every action, there is an equal or greater reaction. This is balance coming to your life. So whatever you're moving on from, whatever is ending, is so that you're attracting something in that you want and moving on from something, okay? Moving on to the calmer shores and bringing balance to your life is looking very good for you, all right? Thank you so much, Roberto Nita. I did not know that. With the 2 9s are health and wealth, but the 1 in reverse typically means something else has to happen in order to achieve that. Something else has to happen in order to achieve that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Courtney Badazine. Good to see you again. Thank you so much, Henry Paula Brock. I greatly appreciate you for being here. I wanted to see your message for Steph Oglesby. I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, because I probably am. It says, how do I find the correlation between tarot and the Bible? This has been difficult for me. I'm literally facing losing all relationships with my own mother. I'm just at the lowest, darkest point in my life. So I actually am somebody, I used to read the Bible a lot growing up, okay? And I was just reading the Bible earlier today. It's right here. So I'm reading Job right now. I also have my other one. My parents gave me both of these, okay? Since I'm somebody that does tarot and my parents are very religious, they like really stress about it, okay? They really stress about the fact that I'm doing tarot. But whenever I was living in a tent in the woods by myself, I just got out of a 4-year relationship. I was engaged to the person and I just got kicked out of their house. Basically because I started drinking again after about 4 months of sobriety. I drank for 2 nights. I drank 9 beers the first night. I drank 3 beers the second night, okay? So I drank a whole 12 pack and then I got kicked out. So I ended up being homeless because of that. So when I was out in the woods, you know, I was sad, I was upset, and I was crying. I was like, God, yeah, you know, crying, pouring my heart out to God. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? You know, I could have, you know, I lived in a hotel room. I was living in a camper before that. I had a job at a restaurant. I could have kept living in the hotel room. I could have kept living in the camper, but I just got this feeling, this overwhelming feeling like, dude, I'm supposed to lose every fucking thing right now. I'm not supposed to be around none of these people. Like, I need to let this go. So I made myself stop paying for the hotel room and I made myself move out to the tent. And it was pretty close to, it was in the city, you know, it was pretty close to where I was staying in the hotel room at. So after I was out there, I poured my heart out to God, like, what am I supposed to do? You know, I don't understand. God was like, you got a tarot deck. You've got a book that explains what every single tarot card means, you know. You have a message from the Ancestors Oracle deck, like the message from the Ancestors deck, wherever it's at, somewhere around me. This is the first Oracle deck I ever had, okay? Like, and I had it before I even knew what to really do with it or anything. I've been using it ever since. I started this channel with 1 tarot deck, the message from the Ancestors Oracle deck, and this book right here, okay? This, the easiest way to learn the tarot ever by Dusty White. So this is how I started my channel. Homeless, just recovering from alcohol for like the 15th time, you know. I've been sober ever since then, you know. My sobriety date is July 7th, 2023. So that's like that's like one part right in the middle of my freaking what's it called? They have a word for it. Testimony. That's like one little tiny bit of my testimony. Like, that's not even the 1/10 of the depth of my testimony, dog. So what does it mean to you? Okay, that's what you need to ask yourself. That's what I would do. It doesn't matter necessarily if it does correlate to you. What are you being called to do? Okay, because God works in mysterious ways, and any Christian, anybody that's a person of God that I say anything about tarot to, they're automatically like, no, that's of the devil. You can't do that. Blah, 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 bro. What is your intention behind doing what you are doing? Okay. Because if your intention is pure, then what you're doing can be pure. I would still recommend cleansing your space every day, because otherwise you can end up getting a bad feeling. You can get a bad feeling from doing tarot, especially if you do it too much. You get into other people's energy, which is also sometimes not the best energy to be in. You got to be careful with that. I would most definitely recommend learn how to cleanse your space. That's something that I do basically every single day. And if I forget, if I go too many days without cleansing my space, I can tell. I can 100% tell. So you got to be careful with it. But what is your intention, doc? You know, if your intention is to do something negative, you're going to do something negative. If your intention is to do something positive, you're going to do something positive. That's how I feel about it. And that's a very few and far between opinion about tarot. Okay, you're not going to find a whole lot of people that are any form of Christian or religious or grew up Christian Baptist that are going to be doing tarot. It's just probably not going to happen. I feel like this is a very personal opinion. All right. I feel like religion for a lot of people is what it's supposed to be. Religion for some people is supposed to be a stepping stone. Okay, that's just how I feel about it. And there's not a not a whole lot of people that have changed my mind. I've been doing tarot for over 2 years now, and I haven't stopped. So there's been plenty of people that try to. So I'm just gonna throw that out there for whoever needs to see that. All right, just wanted to say that. I don't even know if you typed anything else. I haven't looked at the comments in a little bit. I apologize, but again, thank you so much for being here. So talking my situation, I feel you. Everybody, all right. This is the only thing that I would say, all right? A lot of people that think they already know, I can't remember who says the quote, but the only thing that I know is that I know nothing, okay? That's what, at some point or another, if you're not at least open-minded to new things, then you might as well just stay closed off, in my opinion, because you're not going to get to my level. You're not going to understand where I'm coming from. You're not going to comprehend what I'm trying to tell you. So, you know, just stay there. That's fine with me. I'm not stressed about that. I'm the kind of person that can have a conversation with someone else and they can be completely talking about the opposite of what I'm talking about, but I can still sit there and listen because I'm open-minded. All right. And if a lot of people just aren't like that, you know, especially today, I would say. But that goes into a whole different thing with divide and conquer. All right. If they're trying to divide and conquer us, then they're doing a really good job, bro, because nobody is even willing to sit there and listen to the other person without getting offended. So anyway, man, I feel like, I don't know, maybe I've just been waiting to say that for a long time and I haven't done it. Thank you so much, Steph. Thank you so much. Keep your head up, okay? Things are only hard so that way you can understand how good it can get, all right? Things are only intense because you can understand how easy it can be, all right? You have to understand the bottom so that way you can understand the top, all right? It took me a really long time to understand that part. And I don't know, I'm probably somewhere in the middle, but the middle is very good to be at. I could say that. All right, guys, anything you need to know about me will be in the description box below. Thank you all so much for sitting here, spending time with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and hyping the video. It is greatly appreciated. Love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. And as always, love yourself first. Excuse me. We'll see you guys later. I do go live every single night, or at least I'm trying to. So hopefully I'll see you guys